Hello and welcome to Life Stationaries. My name is Kylie. Today we are going to be making one of these little pockets that you can put stuff in, and it's just pretty paper on a hard back, and that way you can tuck some stuff in there. So what I'm going to be doing is I have, off of a very old drawing pad, I have the white. And so I'm going to be using this old drawing pad for the white. And then, I know this is kind of shiny, but I like it. So I'm going to be using this on this side. I got this at the dollar store. This I got from my grandmother, so it's just an old drawing mat. We'll find our end here. And how this is folded. Is this enough? I'm just going to cover the whole thing. That way I have a couple of them. So it is not. So we'll go to this other side right here. And I am no longer editing my videos. The editor paid all kinds of money for an editor, and now it will not work. An editing system, I should say. And it won't work. Can't get it to work. Can't get it to do what I need it to do. So I'm done editing. You'll have to listen to me or fast forward, and some of the videos are going to be pretty long, but I just want content. I do all this fun stuff and then try to edit, and then I can never get it to go online. So we're done with that. You'll have to excuse me. I've been struggling with a head cold the last couple of weeks. Not corona, just a head cold. But it has tried to overtake my life, and I'm not going to let it. So here we be. I'm going to try to lay that as flat as I can get it. Are we in view? Are we in view? I'm going to move you just a little bit. There we go. Just want you to see everything. Make sure that that's flat as can be, and you can see it's shiny. We're going to, I have a couple of sides I'm going to have to cut off. So I'm going to try to get it the best I can, and we're crooked. Yes, we are. Crooked, crooked. I have a crooked eye. I don't know if you guys have ever heard me say, but all the pictures in my house are crooked because I think they're straight. Me and my crooked eye. Okay, so that is down. And we have some wrinkles, and my desk is a disaster. Been trying to get so many things done and shown to you guys, and it just hasn't worked, so I've been leaving everything out so I can try again. So I don't know where some things are, such as my little Cricut things that I smush everything down with. It's like this. I'm going to use my hand, try to smush it down and get it as good as can be. Now, I can see stuff through here, and I didn't want that, but we digress and keep moving on. So I'm going to take, and I've got this extra piece on here that I'm going to fold back. I don't want to cut it. Cutting that up here. It's hard to work with stuff that's so big, but we'll get her done. And grab a DeWalt blade. I really like these. I just poked myself, not bleeding. But I do really like these. They're metal. They're a bit heavier, but I don't know why, but I just really like the feel of them. Snap. Let's fold all of our extras up. Get that out of our way. These come in rolls. Kind of like this from the dollar store. I like to fold these up. That way I can put them in with my papers and just pull them out whenever I need to, and I don't have all these rolls falling off the shelf and rolling about. Okay. Put that to the side. I might do some painting, and I want to keep that just in case I do some painting. Now, this side has the glue right here. So, I'm going to cut that off. Bet y'all thought I forgot about you, and I didn't. Didn't forget about you. Didn't forget about making videos. And I feel bad because I've been messing around trying to get stuff working. I just smushed my finger. And I haven't been able to get stuff working. So this is tearing my stuff. I was trying to figure out, I made some other stuff. Like I cut this one. And you see the edge? Couldn't figure out what it was. So my blade here is dull. And this was put away. Just got it out for today. I have a pile on my guillotine. That came out better. So I'm trying not to use the guillotine today. Let's go this way first. And I don't think this thing really cuts straight. Always kind of thinking that it's tilted a bit or something's wonky. Okay, and I'm not too happy with it chopped up right there, so I'm definitely going to take off the choppiness. There we go. Now I am throwing all these away. Oops. Touch the mouse to the computer. My bad. Okay, let's give a good measure real fast. About 9.5. So just had a pencil under the sewing machine. It's about straight. We'll call that good. Okay, I'm on the 5, so we'll say a little over 9.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's all I want. Where's my... So this one's about 4.5, and I like the size of this one. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So half. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to give us 2.5 left over. So if we was to do it this way, it's a little less than a half on the end here. Let's go up here, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle it all the way. If I could even talk today, it would be good. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, and we could call that a half. So we would have 2 full rows. Let's do that. I like to make a lot at one time and not have to waste a lot. I mean, I know we're using scraps and everything, but waste not, want not. And I want these. Not the same at all. We have two totally different sizes, and this one has like a fun part. So that is where we get that measurement, 4.5. And this one again is 1, 2, 3, 4. These are not going to be, well, yeah. Could do that. Get 2 out of there, I believe. Yeah. Take our one without our wonky little U shape. I don't know. This one is not. See, I think my Westcott has bending issues this way that I can't get it straight. DeWalt time. Okay. Wowza. Quite a bit of a... Oh, this one doesn't have a blade in it. Look at me go. Oops. Come on. I'd like to cut the paper. Meow. I love fall season. You never know if it's gonna be rainy, sunshiny, snowy. You get all the seasons in one day here in Colorado, and you never know what you're gonna get, so you dress for everything. So I've been going to my new job, no more driving truck. So excited. But new job, and I'm outside, inside. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my half, right? Nope. But going to my new job and everything, and inside, outside, and up and downstairs and everything else. And I have kids, and one came home sick, and they're not sick, you know, when they come home sick sometimes, and got everybody else sick. And then the weather with the way it's been and everything, I just have felt like Pucky. You know, just bad. So, trying to be getting over that. Man, I've been coming home and just straight up going to sleep. Not even, you know, could hardly make dinner and stuff for my kids. So this is a 5mm My Life unit corner rounder. So get this going. But I haven't even been able to hardly do anything when I get home. And so been going right to sleep. I sound like a monster. I'm sick. But all in all, it hasn't been too bad, you know, so I'm just excited not to be driving this time of year. I mean, granted, you'd be in a nice warm truck and, you know, but going over the passes right now and stuff in Colorado are just not an ideal type of a time right now. There we go. So I'm rounding this long one. So I know I measured it. Did you see? I messed up. Where'd my thing go? I measured it to see if we would have enough for this. And that's wrong. Because I also have a little pocket here. Now my little pocket is skinnier. So why don't we just cut about that much? This is way bigger than this. Use the same size. Not too worried that I don't cut straight lines. I do want this to be a bigger pocket. I have another one here that I made earlier, and it has a smaller pocket, and that's okay. So you can make them smaller pocketed, or you can make them a bit of a deeper pocket, which sometimes I like that because then you're not flipping through your pages and losing all of your stuff out of your book. I don't know why, but I have a hard time with losing all my pretties out of my book. So I'm an eyeballer, so we're gonna, I like this side better. We're gonna move it over. See that that is eyeball straight. Uh-oh. And make our mark here. So, and then let's go ahead, kind of made a mark on there so I would know where we had it. And I'm going to go ahead and make a mark right here to cut our bottom off. That way we're not cutting too much and finding out I did something wonky with the other one. So, oops. Sorry, sewing machine. For Halloween, I spent a whole 2 weeks after work doing a different kind of crafting. I made my daughter a dress for Halloween, a green one. She wanted to go as a female Loki. I didn't know there was a female Loki, but I mean, I have an original Thor comic book, but it's my daughter's in a lockbox. I've never even opened it. It's from my uncle. So that's about as much as I get into comics. It's watching them with the girls. Now, I save all these little pieces that I cut off. We can use those for other things, so I'm putting them behind me in the scrap box. But so, she went as a female Loki, and I made her a green dress because we could not find one. My other daughter has a green dress, but the size of an 11-year-old versus a 11-year-old versus a 15-year-old is significant. So, especially when everybody's already over 5 foot in our house. They're over 5.5 feet. So my 11-year-old is 5.5 feet. My 15-year-old is, I think she said she's 5'9", 5'8". I'm 5'10". We're all tall. I think that looks good for that one. I'm not too keen, if you can see the scanner. Can you see that? Whatever. It's gonna look beautiful. Gives it a little bit of hide and seek. What did you find there? What company was that? Huh? They're not in existence anymore. Really? Kind of cool. Okay, so corner chomp, corner chomp. So when you're doing the pockets, you don't have to do the corner chomp. This one is straight. But I don't like it. I love this because I love the pattern and everything on there, but I don't like the pocket is straight edged. So that is why I'm making sure that I am over chomping corners. Let's see. I think I like this side better. The underneath of this side has color underneath of it. Blue and orange. I believe that's what those colors were. This one's going to be crooked. You know, I actually love the imperfection. You know, when we are crafting, we do not have to be perfect little bodies. You know, we can just give a little giggle, keep on going. Oops, I'm going to do this way first because I don't want to take off all of that. You know, a good crafter always puts a blade in. If you're like me, you knock stuff over a lot. I'm like weary having the coffee there even. That'd make me so sad if I spilt my coffee or it went cold. Sad day. There we go. Cut that little strip off and save it. I think that's just pretty. I just really, really enjoy that. Should probably do some of these with our big old box of, put it up like that. Weird. Our big old box of wallpaper up there that I haven't done anything with for a while. I found I put the box up on the top shelf and it's so heavy. Probably should have thought about that a little bit better. Okay, so I have a mark right here. And this one is not very straight at all. So let's straighten this one up. I'm going to go right to here, realizing that that mark is right there between 5 and 6. Make that straight. And then I'm going to come back this way between 5 and 6, right in the middle. It's 5.5. Cut right like that. Whoop, I found it and I just emptied it all out on my desk. Woohoo! That is a party planner there. Little corner chomps sprinkled everywhere. I found a needle on the floor today. That was surprisingly fun. Okay, and this one I'm going to put like this to just completely match up with those sides. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So, no glue is involved. This is a sewing one. So let's, whoops, put all of our stuff away so things look a little bit better. Hello, new sewing machine. Okay. We are back to the sewing machine. New sewing machine. Really excited. Let's hope I don't break this one. I broke it making Avia's Halloween dress. That's what I was telling that story about, and then I got sidetracked. This one has all kinds of fun stuff. I'm going to try to go to 80. We're going to do the first one I made without you guys, the pink one, on 80. And let's see how this goes. Are you excited? I'm excited. be even more excited if the string was in there. Look at me go. Hallelujah. Fun, fun times. This one has the self-threader. So I take it around this way. There's a little hook right there. And then it pulls it through. And then I just give it a little tug. Excuse my nails. They are so thin right now that I can hardly do anything. So, we're going to go to 81. I wasn't liking 80. Okay. Let's get her back under there. Did it just come out again? What is going on? Up we go. Make sure we are threading the machine correctly, or at least I am. You guys would probably yelling into the phone, I know what you're doing wrong. I have no idea. I have quilted with my family. I have done a lot of things with sewing machines. That by no means makes me an expert in anything I am trying to do right now. Okay. Try again. I'm just gonna go. See, I want something pretty that stays on here. There we go. I don't know if you guys hear that tapping noise. Do you know how they say not to put metal bobbins in your sewing machine? I have a metal bobbin in my sewing machine, and that's what's making that clicking noise in there. Which is all good. Just trying to use some bad scissors to cut that off with. Woohoo! Okay, one down. I'm going to do a couple of more of these and I'll get back to you. And we're back. So I did hearts. They look really pretty. Where I started out though was right here. You can see some of these hearts aren't very good, and I got holes right there. And at the end, these hearts did this again. That is because I am having problems with my string. Do you see how it's doing it? It's wrapping underneath this piece right here. Now, in my old sewing machine, if you've seen from previous videos, this whole piece was missing. I moved from clear across Colorado to the other side of Colorado, and that piece broke off in the move, and so, you know, a little upsetting, because then I had to improvise, which was a bit harder than you think. But I'm not quite liking how my string is getting caught under here, so I am just going to show you guys what I'm going to do real fast. I'm going to take a piece of clear tape, cut out a diamond shape, fold it in half, cut out a diamond shape, unfold it very gently so we don't rip it. See your diamond shape in there? Then I'm going to take and put that diamond shape over it, and it's straight on the top, but it's not on the side or right here. So I'm going to put this piece under all the way, put this piece down over. Same with this side. Cut maybe a little bit further down. Just a little bit. And we're going to take the up piece and put it down flat. And then the top piece, because we don't want this piece that's coming up to get stuck on the strand, and we're going to put it down. So that's just going to keep, this will still go up and down, but that's going to keep the string from getting caught. That's not sticking. Go down, stay. That's going to keep it from getting underneath there and getting caught. I don't know if most people do this. I'm not like most people. This just started happening. I'm not going to deal with it. Messing up my hard work that I've worked so hard on. So this is my quick kind of a fix, and I'm just going to put another piece there. Oh, look, dog hair. Love that. And another piece there, just to keep those from popping back up and attaching to my string. Doesn't do it every time I'm doing stuff, but it does it enough to where I'm not going to deal with it. So, move our sewing machine back out of the way, and this is what we have done. Like I said, there's the hearts. Got a little muffed up. Not bad though. I'm still going to keep it, still going to use it. We got some bows. Right on, right on. Some envelopes. I think that's actually my favorite. Besides the flowers, it does flowers. And some wiggly squigglies. So, that is what we've made for today. If you happen to like this video, please like and subscribe. There's going to be more videos coming out, a lot more, now that I am no longer going to be editing these. I noticed that on some of these, like my first one, I didn't need anything to help me. On some of the other ones, I just put a couple of safety pins, paper clips to hold, and did one side. Take this off. That's going to stick to my stitches. Did this side, and then when I got to this side, I did that. That way those stayed in the right spot. I do have to work on my alignment to get them to where they're going to be even on each side and not so crazy. So, thank you again. My name is Kylie. Come back and join me. Have a good one.